Hi there, Pisces. How are you doing today? Welcome to your reading, and this is timeless for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and North Node, or if you've got strong Pisces placement in your chart, perhaps strong 12th house energy as well, but predominantly for strong Pisces energy. So we're going to be having a look at relationship tensions. So a relationship that you are experiencing at the moment with heavy tension or challenge, and that you want to overcome, or that you want some advice on to overcome or to be able to move through. And we're looking at any type of relationship. So this could be a family member, this could be a work relationship, business type relationship, romantic relationship, friendship. Okay, let's have a look at the energy surrounding you. So we'll look at your energy and just the counterpart energy as well, and the collective energy between both, so that we can have a deep look at the connection, what's happening, and how to move through. So let's have a look. We're going to look first at collective energy. Okay, second house, resources. Okay, so something to do with money, to do with your resources as a person, your physical resources. Second house is all about our values and what we own, how we make our own money, what we possess. And we've got debilitated discomfort. So there could be, within this connection, there's something to do with money or resources coming in between this connection right now, and it's making you feel uncomfortable. It could be that you're earning more, or like one person is earning more or less than the other, and that's bringing some tension in. It could be that there's a lack of resource that's impacting the relationship. Let's have a look at your energy. What's your energy? What's impacting you right now? It's this one. Third house, communication, or the way that you want to utilize resources or use resources is being judged, or you're not agreeing on something. This could be say, for example, you've got a business and this is to do with a business partnership that you're having challenge with at the moment. You have different opinions on how to spend your profit or what to invest in. Okay, what's happening for you right now? South Node, the past. So communication, the past, what's happening with them? I will flip these around in a second. I just feel to keep shuffling. What's happening with them? What's impacting them? What does the viewer need to know? Connecting with Pisces energy. Thank you. Okay. Okay. It's Capricorn, achieve, and Saturn, structure. Let's get one more for the connection. Because I'm picking something up, but I don't want to say it if there's something different going on here. Bear with me. Yeah, okay. So this person, the person you're having challenge with, is they are in a very fixed state, or they're in a very fixed state of wanting to not deviate from what they want to do. And it's not about right or wrong. It's that they're almost risk averse. It's either that they're risk averse or they're taking a massive risk. It's one of the two. It feels like there's an extreme here. It could be that this person is coming across not very generous. It could be that they have, because you've got past here, South Node energy past, and it could be that there's something to do with, because we've got Saturn, which is all about karma. It could be something is happening in the connection where you're disagreeing on something, on how to use resources with this person, or how resources should be used, or there's been a judgment, a very strong judgment that has offended or hurt the other person on how to use resources or money, or even the home. Feels like some kind of investment though, based on your pasts. This person wants to achieve, they want to be success, they want to feel successful, they want things to go right, and they feel very there's a non-moving energy with them. And we've got third house and communication and South Node and past for you. I feel like it's important for you to communicate your worries with this person. The reason that is crucially important right now is because this cross-pollinate energy that we've got coming, that's between you both, it's your connective energy. This cross-pollinate energy is blending both of your opinions, your views in for whatever is feeling really uncomfortable. So it's important for you to communicate with them, because I don't feel like they know how to communicate with you. It's like you have seen somebody do this thing that, say if this is a business partner, apply this how it resonates in your situation. But if you have a business partner who wants to invest all your profit in one massive marketing campaign or something, or a new hire, but it's going to spend all your money and it's going to leave you with hardly anything, and you're like, hold on a minute, we worked so hard for that money and now you just want to go and waste it. This person doesn't think they're wasting it. You have seen in the past that by investing in this particular type of marketing campaign, for example, is not the right way to go, because you're putting all your eggs in one basket and it doesn't give you enough return or something. You've got some knowledge on why this particular thing is not going to work. But this person's idea to actually move forward and be and do something, or the core of this person's idea is right, but the execution is off in terms of how it's going to impact both of you. But you have the wisdom, the way that you want to look at it. You need to cross-pollinate that. Okay, let's have a look at what's happening for you here. What's happening for you? Temperance. Yeah, this exactly. You're bringing things into moderation, and that's why there's been a clash, because this person's like, you're not supporting me. Sorry, these are upside. Some of them upside down. I don't read these in reverse, so if they come out upside down, then they're not supposed to be. You don't want to be, whatever is happening with this other person, you feel there's something not right. You feel that there's an illusion, there's a trickery, there's something, and this person can't see it, and it's causing tension, and it's to do with money or resource. You want to try and find moderation without dampening this person's spirits. What's happening for them? You are looking for like emotional satisfaction, fulfillment for everybody here, and I feel like that's what you're trying to protect. What about this person? Judgment. Yeah, this person's just moving with total passion. We've got Ace of Wands and Queen of Wands. They want to do something that is not, yeah, we've got Four of Wands, Three of Swords. Okay, this person wants to do something that is very risky, and you're like, no, 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 I've seen this before, doesn't work. But what the clash at the moment is that there's no good way for both of you. It's almost like this is not a compromise. This has to be something that is in moderation. It's not a compromise. We've got temperance out here. So it's not a compromise. This is not meeting in the middle. This is about a solution where both people still have their needs met. This person is all about release. They're very tense. Capricorn, Saturn energy. It's like this stubbornness energy. They need to be on a release pathway. They are also worried about the perception, their perception, how other people perceive them. But there's a release of control that's needed. Capricorn, Saturn are both very controlling energies. Can be, not always, can be very controlling energies. And they've got the Ace of Swords and the Queen of Swords. They're very good at what they do. They have flair, they have charisma, they have this sense of adventure. They have a good idea. They're just being too risky with something in some way. They are, we've got the Three of Swords and the Three of Wands. This person is like, it's like they feel that they could be responding to a heartbreak or heart pain that they have, or they've been through recently, or that they've been through in their life. And this behavior is in response to that. It could also be that they feel if they don't do this thing, they'll be heartbroken and it will be the worst thing ever. And we've got the Four of Wands. This is they are really, they really feel that there's a celebratory event going to happen here. They want celebration. They want something to come together. Um, they want to bridge everything and connect everything together, bridge everything together, look after everything. They want to celebrate. They want to be able to be in a place of giving, in a place of joy. Okay, what's actually, let's have a look. No, we're going this way. Sorry, I wasn't quite sure where we're going then. What is hidden underneath the surface here that we need to be aware of? What's hidden underneath the surface that we need to be aware of? Okay, what's hidden that we need to be aware of? Where are we going? Middle. Okay, let's go with your collective energy. Clarity, truth, intentions, honesty. What else is hidden in the connection that we need to be aware of for the viewer, please, Spirit? What's hidden in the connection? We've got elusive, dishonesty, deception and trickery, and conflict, clashing differences, incompatibility. Oh, and another one. Okay. Realizations, epiphanies, understandings, awakenings. Okay, this person does not know what they're doing is as risky as you can see it. They don't know. It's like, even if they know, they don't know. Something, this person's got sold to on an idea, and it's like you can see what's happening. They can't see fully what's happening, or they don't understand the impact of it, or they don't truly see what's happening. They will, because of how you are able to connect with them and explain things to them, and help them see through a place of emotional support, because your strength is communication here, and you can see through illusion. So you can see with the Seven of Cups and the Ten of Cups here, you can see what is dishonest, where there's any deceit, any trickery going on. But because you can, it's causing a clash with this person. That's why things are feeling very uncomfortable. You've got clarity, realizations. There will be clarity. We're going to look at how to get this in a second. There will be clarity here, but there needs to be clarity and realizations for this, for the tension to dissolve. Okay, let's have a look at, I feel like that's all we need to know here, actually. Let's have a look at the energy that's impacting. Speculation, fourth house energy, Cancer energy. Oh, yes. Jupiter, Enterprise, Aries. What else? Okay, that's just it for your collective energy. This person is like on their, it's like they're taking action on something because there's an entrepreneurial spirit with this person. Or this could be a business partnership for a lot of you, or it could be to do with business or an idea. So perhaps if this is a romantic relationship or family, somebody's wanting to put all of their savings into this idea, and you're like, hold on a second, what's happening? Because they're actually basing a lot on speculation. They're not basing a lot on truth. There is, I mean, they are capable. There is an energy here where you can invest and win, whatever that winning looks like, or take a risk and win, but don't do it on speculation. That's where it's like this coming together. The Gemini cross pollinate is coming in. It needs more than, it needs collaboration. It needs more than one thing, one skill set to make this work. and that perhaps that's not what this person is seeing right now. We've got bluff. Did we have this earlier? No. We've got bluff, Jupiter again, Gemini, Jupiter energy. We've got a lot of third house energy. What else? I feel like this is a strength for you. I'm going to have a look at that. Oops. Okay, let's see. What else for you, Pisces? What else is impacting you right now? Achievement, 10th house energy. You want the same thing. We've got 10th house Capricorn achieve here for them. What else for you? Status, Gemini, Jupiter energy again. What about them? Enthusiasm and defense. Yeah. Oops. No. Sorry, that was me. What about them? There is a big hastiness I'm feeling. Yeah. Okay. Where are we going? Okay. Bluff, achievement, status. You do want something to expand, but in the right way. You don't want to repeat something that happened in the past. You want things to grow the way that they are supposed to grow, naturally and organically, without any deception, without any dishonesty hovering in the middle. Whether that's dishonesty coming from this person or the situation or what this person is connected to, it doesn't matter. You don't want to be tarnished with that brush when you can see it, because it's like, hold on a minute, if I can see it, why am I even going to go there? This person can't see what you can see or understands it so much from your perspective at the moment, although I feel like they want to, they just can't at the minute. You also want to achieve something. You want something to be successful, and you want something that helps you feel like you've got somewhere. Like, it could be as well. I mean, I feel like you want to achieve something, but you're not bothered about the status. And this person is kind of like, they can't get you on the status element. So it's like, oh, if we do this thing, we're going to be known across the world for, we'll be famous. And you're like, I'm not really bothered about that, but I do want to achieve. Like, I do have my personal goals. I do have my goals, and I do want to achieve. And bluff. This almost feels like a strength. As soon as it came out, it felt positive. I feel like this is like calling a bluff somewhere. But that's a dangerous thing to say, because I don't want this to come across like call somebody's bluff. Yes, go and put all of your savings that you save for a whole year on, on black on the roulette table. It's not that kind of bluff. I feel like the way that you coax out of this person clarity is by calling their bluff. So if they say, I don't care if I lose it all, call their bluff in a conversation. So it's like, okay, well then what are you going to do? So you can't live where you're living, so where are you going to live? Okay, so how is that going to work? If you're going to stay at a friend's house, do you think you can stay at this friend's house when they've got a 1-year-old child to look after, and you'll be in the way and you won't get any sleep? No, okay, so that's not going to work. So what are you going to do? It's like, keep them going by calling their bluff, and then they'll see what's happening. They've got a lot going through their mind. They feel very busy in the mental. They are in a place of idealism. They're in a place of idealism and secretiveness, because it's like they're not being honest about why they're going for it. It's like, I feel almost want to say I bet my bottom dollar. This person doesn't want to feel, they don't want to lose face, and they want to show that they're capable, that they show the world that they can do something. They're just on that wave at the moment, and they're in this idealistic tendency. They've got an idealistic tendency. They're being quite secretive about their actual motivations. They could be being very secretive with themselves as well. And it's like they want to be this authority. We've got a lot of Capricorn energy. And so they're being defensive, and their enthusiasm for something is masking the actual motivation. And this person feels like they're also experiencing pain somehow through some kind of transition. I do feel like they're experiencing pain. And that is a big part of why they're acting the way that they're acting, or they're acting out. Let's look at spiritual pathway. Okay, let's look at them. Spiritual pathway for them. What's happening for them? What's this one? The Magician. Magic, divine mind, intent. Let's look at yours. They are confusing. They're confusing this power that this surge of power that they're feeling, this surge of energy, with having to achieve. And then they're massively in their mind, which is getting lost. But actually the divine mind is not the ego mind. And I think that's the what they need help with. You're in the Hanged Man energy. Tolerance, new perspective, life purpose. Whatever you're going through with this person, how you help them is going to give you, it's like you're going to learn something that you enjoy about something to do with this process. Something that you learn, something that you display, that you do through this challenge will help you. This does feel temporary, but it feels like there could be big consequences. But the situation, the energy feels quite temporary. Okay, so we've got the 12th path of the Magician for them in terms of spiritual pathway, and the Hanged Man for you. You do understand them. And you want to see them grow, but you don't want to you don't want to move before you're ready to move. You don't want to be trapped by any kind of illusion. You don't want to be in any way stuck, at risk, compromised because of being sold to. It's like you don't want to do something the cheap way. I hope that makes sense. Okay, let's have a look at like where you're at, where you're stepping into. Let's look at where we're going first, Spirit. The other person. Okay, where we're at, where we're stepping into. Behaviour. Where we're at, where we're stepping into. We've got the snake, the fox, and the owl. And for you, this person is like the same as with this Magician energy. There can be trickery with the fox energy, and there can be dishonesty with the snake energy, but both can be very tenacious, very accomplished, very independent, very nurturing, very focused energies, very harmonious energies. But I feel like this person is confusing. This person's had two truths and a lie, and they're missing the lie. That's what I feel, and I feel like you can see it. They've got, do you know what I'm getting? I feel very Jungle Book right now, if you've seen the Jungle Book. because the first thing that came to me, like in my third eye when I saw the snake, was the trust in me. Oh, I can't remember the name of the snake in the Jungle Book. um what I'm picking up is not the recent Jungle Book, it's the old school cartoon Jungle Book, and it's the kind of the round and around hypnotized state of the snake, the state that the snake tries to put Mowgli in. That's what I feel has happened to this person, and there's trickery around it rather than tenacity. This person is falling into trickery rather than tenacity, because there's a desperation to grasp at something here. This person, they are going into the owl, they're going into wisdom to be able to see things in the dark when they're not particularly clear. They're going to start understanding the energies. There's a lack of clarity around how to utilize energy. I feel like somebody around this person is using true energy, is using truth to manipulate, which is dark. But something's happening here on that kind of complex level, and it's like you almost can't grasp at it. So you can't get it from this person. You have to call this person's bluff to get them to see. But it could take a lot of like going and going and going, and it could cause conflict. It could cause like some, not talking to each other or some disconnection. But I feel like you know that, and you'll keep going and keep going because you're doing it from this place of love. For you, it's like, yeah, so it's like being in the frog element here. It's being able to be in and out of the water, be able to detach yourself from your emotions, which could come across as detached to this person, but it doesn't matter. You need to be in and out, in the water, out of the water, in the water, out of the water, in your emotions, in your mind, in your emotions, in your mind, to be able to circumvent what veil is over this person at the moment. um you're also going through, you have an inner knowing, and be courageous with that inner knowing. Be Lead with that inner knowing. Don't be afraid of it. Don't be afraid to really stand by your own realizations and your own knowing and your own courage, because this person is spinning you a line because they've been spun a line. Okay. Okay, let's see what brings you together. What brings you together at the moment? What brings you together? Where's the common ground? The common ground is communication. We've got the hawk and the moth. This person is making loads of noise because they've got lots of things going on in their mind. Whatever they're saying out loud is not what is going on in their mind. Times it by 100, and that's what's going on in their mind. There is a transition and a beauty and a synastry between the two of you in terms of your core values, and that's what you lean into. Okay. Okay, let's have a look at your own kind of healing pathways. How are you healing and how are they healing? Let's have a look at you first. Healing energy. What does Pisces need to know right now with this connection? What does Pisces need to know right now with this connection? Gentle force, consistency. Yeah, exactly. Consistency, persistence, patience, the long game. That's what I was trying to explain before, but obviously Spirit say it much better than I do. This is about you knowing, not worrying too much if you annoy this person. They love you, they know who you are, they appreciate you, and they actually want to be able to see things like you do, but because of some desperation of some kind of success or achievement, they're just bypassing it at the moment. And it's a gentle force with them, because they're being aggressive with themselves, especially mentally and in their doing energy. So they need a gentle force, but you also need that. This feels like for them and this feels like for you, but I don't actually know what's on the cards. Sorry, I just went into a zone then. I think this, yes, Spirit said yes. Okay. She who flows, ease, being open to change, go with the flow of life. Okay. This was for your influence in the connection, and this is specifically for you. So this is about you being at ease, also being open to change. South Node, we are not open to change. We don't want change. We want familiarity and we want to stay in our ways. But you are open to kind of change, but just not this change. That's where you find the thing where both people have their needs met. And going with the flow of life. That does not mean saying yes to whatever this situation is, but it means that actually, if it does feel good to go and do something and start a business, or to go and invest in something or whatever, maybe be open to that and explore those opportunities. And for them, we've got the Pearl, Alchemy, the reward at the end, from grit to grace. Interesting. And Mother of the Salt Waters, passion, wild love, open your heart, let love in. They're very closed. Love is almost material. Love is almost, but this person is falling back into their South Node as well. This is not who this person is. This is just what they're displaying right now. And this is where you come in. The alchemy, so we've got the magician, which is alchemy. The spiritual doing energy that we bring in, that helps us manifest, that helps us bring things in, is alchemy of all of the elements. We've got everything that we need to create. It's the creator energy. This person is creating the wrong thing because they're unknowingly picking up on the wrong energy, but this is where they're going to understand the power of the alchemy energy that they have got naturally, how to use it. At the moment, it's being misguided in some way. Okay, so they've got the pearl energy, and this is their healing, and they will be able to use this passion. They've got this surge of energy, but their heart is closed at the moment. It won't always be like that. Okay, let's get some love energy for you both. What is being learned from a love heart perspective? From a heart chakra perspective, what is being learned? Expression. You are ready to manifest. Well, you are ready to manifest your thoughts and transform them into acts of love. Yeah. Okay. You might need to do some energy clearing. Please only do that if it resonates. Or you might need some energy clearing. You, the connection, or this person, or everything. But we've got expression. We've got a lot of Jupiter energy as well, which is the expansion energy. But there's an expansion in expressing, and this calling someone's bluff is an act of love, and it's like being very, knowing what the world holds outside, knowing how tough and the challenges, the trials and tribulations we can have. You're doing this because you want this person to see. And it's important to remember that, because this person might come back at you with all sorts, but they will come back and say sorry. They will have this realization. This is actually not for you. This is here. Okay. Anything for the viewer, please, in terms of heart space? Anything for the viewer in heart space? Okay. Kindness. You are a humanitarian, made of love, and are able to share that energy with others. Yeah. You really do have acts of kindness. This is about acts of kindness for you. And what about for this other person? Compassion. You demonstrate the language of the heart by actively sharing and living love. This is what this person's learning compassion. I feel more for themselves than anything else. They're being there is a very harsh energy with how they're being with themselves. This person's upbringing could also have been very strict, either strict or that they had to achieve in order to be of any value or be seen as valuable or be seen as worthy. We've got the ghost dance and the gatherer. So I'm looking at energy now between you to embrace, to help overcome this challenge. It's like you're working on this person to just break them. It's like cracking this person. It's like just helping them, cracking the thing that is holding them from being able to see. We've got the gatherer, the ghost dance, and magic. Trust also that spirit are helping try and shift this energy. And we've got everything in abundance. A lot of this abundant energy coming up. We've got everything in abundance. This person doesn't need to work so hard for abundance. It's trusting that there is enough, that the universe will provide, that there is enough, that there is plenty, and you only need to take what you need at that time. It's really trusting that life will provide, and life will share, and life, this person doesn't have to be here right now or grabbing everything right now. There are plenty of doors that can open, and they won't miss their chance. And we've got the ghost dance. I feel like this person is feeling like they are on a different level, on a different realm. They might need you to help bring them, like pull them back. They feel disconnected from themselves. It's very strange energy here. This feels connected there. Let's get one for you. I want to get one for you. We've got the sweat lodge. This is everything that because there's something very distasteful about this situation that is almost intolerable for you, but use it almost as an act of kindness and compassion for the appreciation of life and the acceptance of everything that life holds, to get rid of almost any judgment around that. And it doesn't mean that you don't experience the intolerance, but it means that you're less affected by it. Okay, let's get some final words of guidance from Spirit for you through this period. What do we need to be aware of in this relationship? I do feel like it's you being courageous in terms of how you are able to help this person, because you're for everybody. You are protecting your entire group here, your entire herd here. Flamingo spirit, embrace the in-between. Funny, we've got ghost dance there as well. Embrace the in-between. Embrace this in-between debilitated, discomfortable state. This is also the in-between with you having the Hanged Man as your spiritual activation right now. Embrace the in-between of spirit and physical. Embrace this in-between stage, because there's a not knowing. This person wants to do something, you don't want to do the same thing. But embrace this. Don't feel uncomfortable. Don't feel numbed by this, the discomfort. Okay, what else for you, the viewer, please, Spirit? What else for the viewer? Hummingbird spirit, be here now. This is for you. Do you know what this is? Holding the energy of the truth in the moment helps this other person snap out of it. that's what I want to say. But it needs you to be completely committed to being here now. The hummingbird is extremely protective energy, highly spiritual energy for some, as a spirit animal, but very resourceful, very protective, very territorial. Yeah, that's your superpower. Okay, what is, if this other person could hear, what would they need to know? It's just because I want to put this out into the universe for them as well. Oh, we've got the fox again. Interesting. Yeah. Oh, we've got loads. So we've got the eagle spirit. Spirit has your back. This person needs to trust that spirit, that life has their back. They don't need to rush anything right now. So if they could hear this, that's what spirit would want to say to them. And we've got fox spirit. Think on your feet. This is about being tenacious and about being focused and understanding the tricks of life versus the tricks of the ego, and being able to think on your feet, not thinking in advance, not trying to plan everything out and control everything. So there's a lot of controlling energy happening. And we've got frog spirit, which actually matches you. Clear out the clutter. Everything that makes this person feel disorganized in their mind, they need to surrender. They're in a process of where they have the opportunity to surrender. That energy is available to them, but there's the fight between the ego surrender and the spiritual surrender. And we've got bobcat spirit. Life is a mystery. For them, it's embracing the unknown, embracing what could happen, and actually allowing more opportunities to come in rather than grabbing that first opportunity because they're worried that there won't be another one coming along. They are worthy. It's like, if this person needs to know they're worthy. That's why maybe we're picking up on a very strict upbringing or strict culture, like around their upbringing when they were younger, where achievement is associated with worth, self-worth, with individual worth, which is very common, unfortunately. But there's an an identity associated with achievement that then makes you of value in some way. I mean, that's just a lot of how people are taught. But this person, it seems to be the theme, and something that feels quite latched at the moment, that they do need help coming away from. But that's why there's tension in this relationship at the moment, and it can be very uncomfortable because I feel like this energy, when this energy touches you, you just want to shut down. You just want to be like, no, I can't be around it, just go away, I'm going to go and hide, and don't touch me with that, because it feels intolerable, because you're picking up on what this person is not able to pick up on right now. But it's just keep going with them in the most gentle way possible, and not being led astray before you're ready to move in any way. Okay. All right then, Pisces. I hope that this has helped you with any clarity or guidance that you need in a challenging relationship situation you've got happening right now. And thank you for watching the reading with me today, as always. And I'll catch you next time. Take care.